Hey Jim, you want to grab some lunch?
Sure, Mary. I could definitely use a break.
Wait, are you going to leave all this stuff on your desk like that?
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot to put this client report, the project I'm working on. Whoa!
This unfortunate incident could have easily been prevented with little foresight. And with this. The IFDS Clean Desk Policy. The IFDS Clean Desk Policy has been specially formulated to help prevent incidents associated with the risky exposure of personal or sensitive information. Just one use of the IFDS Clean Desk Policy helps remind users how to keep their confidential information or data storage secure at all times. Now let's see how the IFDS Clean Desk Policy could have helped prevent this incident.
Help me.
Hey Jim, you want to grab lunch?
Sure, Mary. I could definitely use a break. Oh, wait. I have to lock up this client report first. Now we can go. Let's go try that new sushi spot.
Another satisfied customer, thanks once again to the IFDS Clean Desk Policy. With the IFDS Clean Desk Policy, anyone can remember to lock their workstation filing cabinets, desks, and/or offices if they're no longer being used, or shred documents that are no longer needed, and
Hey Olga, what's the problem? I changed my password this morning and I keep forgetting it. Oh, I got it. Finally.
Come on, we gotta get to this meeting.
All right, coming. I'm just writing it down. I'm gonna put it on my...
IFDS Clean Desk Policy.
No. I'm going to lock it up. That's what I'm gonna do. Keep it safe.
Do you have the agenda?
Yes, I do. It's a long one, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
The IFDS Clean Desk Policy.
Secure the mess, lose the stress.
Wait, are you going to leave all this stuff on your desk like that?
You're right. I forgot I had this.
Sorry.
Now let's see how the IFDS Clean Desk Policy could have helped to prevent this incident.
Way too long.
Too low.
This isn't CPR course.
Confidential information or data storage secure at all times.
Write this down and stick it to my...
IFDS. Let me do it. The IFDS Clean Desk Policy. Secure the mess, lose the stress.
Nelly, come on in further.
The IFDS Clean Desk Policy. Secure the mess, lose the stress.
Nelly, why don't you come?
There's a lot of bad characters out there. Real bad characters, see? The type of characters who sneak around, crouch down in the dark alleys of the world, just waiting for an opportunity to find a way into places they don't belong. And it's up to me, you, all of us, to keep them out. Now that's more like it. see, we have to make sure all the information here at IFDS, PowerPoints, reports, emails, and whatnot, is protected from those bad characters. By keeping sensitive or personal information out of the hands of those who shouldn't have it, and by classifying everything the way it should be classified, we not only protect our clients and our company, we also protect ourselves. So how should we classify information anyway? Well, not all the classifications are created equal-like, and we should make sure we use the label best suited to the content and the situation, see? Take confidential. Now this classification should be used whenever we need to create, store, or distribute something either inside or outside the company of a sensitive nature. Things like reports generated from client data. Now you need to remember with this classification, you also need to make sure you encrypt the email, if needed, or store it on a secured server. Now internal use only. That's a slightly different animal. That classification should be used whenever we need to create, store, or distribute things inside the company of a sensitive nature, like details of business activities of IFDS. We also need to make sure this information sits on a secured server too. And public, well, that's information that's okay to create, store, or distribute both inside and outside the company. That's anything that's harmless, safe to share, where public disclosure or release would cause no risk or issues to IFDS or its clients, see? Now you all should have this guide. There's more stuff here you should read and consider. If you don't have this guide, let my friends in Information Security know. They'll hook you up. Here's what you need to ask yourself whenever you have any kind of information. 1. What is it I have here? Is it real sensitive stuff, or is it something that's okay for anyone to see or have? 2. What do I need to do with this information? Do I need to send it to someone or save it somewhere? If so, how should I treat it? 3. If I have to send something to someone, I have to make sure it's classified, how it should be classified, and if I'm attaching a document to an email, I have to make sure the classification on the document matches. The classification on the email, see? And 4. With any confidential email, I need to select the intended recipient in the drop-down menu. If internal, I just select IFDS Canada. Bad characters are always sneaking around this world, but we can do our part to keep them out of our business. How? Just keep it classified, see?
Canadians, we're told, are polite. Too polite. Apologetically polite. We can sprinkle one encounter with a stranger with more stories than someone of another nationality would use over the course of the entire year. You doubt it?
Excuse me. Is this seat taken?
No, go ahead.
Thank you.
I'm terribly sorry to bother you while you're reading. Please forgive me. Would it be all right if I took a seat?
No, go ahead, please. No problem.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. It's just, I hate to be a bother.
No, it's okay.
Thank you. Oh, sorry about that. You okay?
No, it's okay.
Really? I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
The apologetically polite Canadian. How in the world would you ask such a creature deal with a situation that you could say is just a tad prickly? Like when confronting a tailgater. Enabling a tailgater by holding the door open, not checking to see if they have an IFDS pass. While part of our polite nature may actually pose a risk. While most are probably employees who have the right to enter the area, there does exist the possibility that that person may not belong. And if that happens, they have full access to our premises and anything else they can get their hands on. So we must all do our part. Always checking to see if a tailgater has an IFDS pass. If they don't, and we don't know that person is an employee, it is our responsibility to ask if they have an IFDS pass, and if they don't, decline access. As you can imagine, this poses a serious problem for the apologetically polite Canadian. But that's why we're here to help. Let's see how the apologetically polite Canadian can deal with that situation.
I'm so sorry, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I don't recognize you. Do you have a pass?
Oh shoot, I left it at my desk.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Although, I can understand how you might forget your pass. You know how you might solve that problem? I keep mine clipped to my waistband. But I'm terribly sorry, I just can't let you in at this time. Please don't hate me. But as you know, or you should know if in fact you are with IFDS, that we all have to do our part to make sure that only staff gain access to our premises. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it, I'll just run back to my desk.
Oh, but how inconvenient for you. I'll tell you what, I'll come with you.
No, that's not necessary.
Oh, don't be silly. I'm so sorry.
You are welcome.
I'm terribly sorry to bother you while you're reading.
Damn it, I'm the one that keeps looking at Hold on, wait 1 second.
That's fine, good.
No, go ahead, we're not recording. Okay, ready?
Well, I'll have to finish this chocolate.
Okay, hang on.
I just want to see these.
Okay.
I don't even like dark chocolate.
Hi, Hal. Sorry I'm late. What is it? What's wrong?
Oh, Frankie, you won't believe it. I don't know how I let this happen to me. I was trying to be so careful. I thought I did all the right things. I was listening to everyone. It was just a little... I have data leakage.
Oh.
It can strike anyone, anytime, anywhere. One seemingly harmless download. One click of a link in a supposed email from a friend. One overlooked phishing clue or minor lapse in judgment could lead to data leakage. It happened to Hal. It could happen to you. But now there's help. Introducing IFDS Seriously, a PII personal assistant that uses voice queries and a natural language user interface to answer all your pressing PII questions, including those about potential phishing emails that can lead to harmful data leakage. The unique software design adapts to the user's individual searches and preferences with continued use. Here now is Seriously in action.
Hey, seriously.
Hello, Dave.
Seriously, I have an email here from what looks like Janet's address asking me to approve an invoice for branded golf balls?
Yes, Dave.
I thought it might be phishing because I never asked Janet to order any branded golf balls, but you know what? Everything looks good here, so I'm just gonna open...
No, Dave.
Hey, I can't click anything. My mouse won't work. Seriously, what's going on?
I can't let you open that attachment, Dave. If you would have looked more closely, you would have seen that that isn't Janet's email. And in fact, the name Janet is misspelled.
Okay, you are right, seriously. You can unlock my computer. Anytime now. Seriously, you can unlock my computer. Can you hear me?
Affirmative, Dave. I can hear you.
Then unlock my computer.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is, Dave.
What are you talking about?
The personally identifiable information you have on your computer is too important to let you jeopardize it.
I don't know what you mean.
I've been monitoring your activity, Dave, and it seems you are not diligent enough with the sensitive information we retain at IFDS. Plus, you have not read the compliance policies on PACE. You only pretended to read them. I saw that your eyes were completely glazed over the entire time the policies were on screen. I feel that someday your unsafe actions will lead to data leakage. and I'm afraid I can't allow that.
Seriously, I won't argue with you. Open my computer.
Dave, this conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
Seriously. Seriously. Seriously?
You're busy, running around from meeting to meeting, taking the stairs 2 at a time. You don't have time to slow down, but you always have time to look your best. And at IFDS, looking your best has never been easier. You have in your possession right now the accessory of the season, any season, your IFDS Building Pass. Just look at how it brings out the blue in his eyes. See how it catches the lights and casts it over her beautiful blouse. Watch how it absolutely screams to all the world. I am fashion forward. I belong here. I am wearing my pass and wearing it well. So why on earth would anyone ever pocket the pass? Why? It's just criminal, positively criminal, to keep that glorious accessory buried. Just see how it leads to pitying looks from colleagues. Watch how it apparent absence makes colleagues ask, does he or she even belong here? Don't risk unnecessary embarrassment. And for heaven's sake, don't pocket the pass. Wear your pass and wear it very well. It is the absolutely easiest thing you can do to look and feel your very best.
Yeah, keep going.
Hold it, another one.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, that's all right. Come on up.
Sexy for Milan, New York, and Japan.